if you look at the DXY, the US currency, which is why it's been going on an absolute tear, right? A lot of people are looking at and hoping and praying for a double top, because you guys, again, you can see starting from June 2021 till now, nothing but craziness. This looks like a Bitcoin bull run, right? But it has finally seems to have stopped, and a lot of people are thinking this could be a double top right around the 109 range, right? Looking at DXY right now, we're right there. So if the DXY continues to go up, well, that means that Bitcoin and commodities and the equities market, especially tech, probably still will continue to struggle to really, move forward. But if it does come down, well, then it's going to help everything, right? So all eyes are on DXY. But right now, seeing how much Europe and the UK and Japan, how much they're struggling, it's hard to see that DXY comes down in any significant or meaningful way, but we will see. There is going to be a new instant settlement service, a new payment service from the Federal Reserve that is set to come out next year, July 2023, called FedNow. I'm not so sure about this name, FedNow. It's like, does anyone really want the Federal Reserve right now? Right? Do you really want the Fed on your doorstep right now? FedNow, it's like, why not FedPay? Or Pay Now? Pay Now would be good. If you think about Pay Now, would be an awesome name. Why FedNow? Anyways, this will launch, but the beta is actually launching this coming month in September. And this is a new service so that merchants and users can pay for things, and this will settle immediately. This was using a new payment rail that does not take like 2 to 3 days to settle. Basically, it's going to be instant, right? So who does it compete with? Well, it competes with, the likes of Strike app, which is using Bitcoin Lightning Network, competing with some of the other traditional, I guess, financial apps that may be involved with crypto, right? But yeah, this is coming, right? And one wonders whether or not the Federal Reserve is kind of missing a step because they're not coming out with their own CBDC yet. There's been rumors, and the person behind FedNow, which is FOMC governor, they want CBDC to come out because other countries already have their own and developing their own. There's many advantages to it, but this is kind of like the first step. And then maybe afterwards, they'll layer in a CBDC on top of it. But here's the interesting thing. Who is this utilizing? What project do we know is going to be powering the back end of FedNow? Boom. When I say boom, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Ripple on top. So it does seem like FedNow will be utilizing the Ripple network to be settling the transactions instantly, because Ripple's network or XRP ledger is pretty darn fast. Now, what this doesn't mean is that the government has to buy XRP to power this. No, because Ripple has a lot of services that require no purchase of XRP. You could utilize their ledger and basically their, consensus of whether or not a payment has gone through without using XRP. So before all the XRP bag holders say, yes, we're going back to $3.77, hold your horses. This does not mean that the Fed will be buying billions and billions of dollars of XRP to make this happen. No, they don't need to make it happen. But it's good that if this is true, if this is going to be on top of Ripple or XRP ledger, it's a win. It's definitely a win, right? But it's interesting that they would choose Ripple when Ripple is being sued by the SEC, right? So there's definitely no talks between agencies. You would figure the Fed or Federal Reserve or Jerome Powell or whoever will be talking to Gary Gunzler and saying, well, we're going to be using their network, so are they really a security or not, right? So, you would figure they would be talking, but it seems like they're not. So, I don't know. All right. What else is there? Well, speaking of Gary Gunzler, Ripple's general counsel said that, I mean, of course he has to say this. He's defending Ripple, but he's basically saying that Gary Gunzler is too power hungry, ignoring everyone else, and basically just setting its own rules, uncontrolled. So it's kind of like that. He made this analogy with cars. I guess it makes sense. Where's this analogy? Ripple Console mentioned that the SEC chair asserts that whether a car runs on electricity or gas, it still needs a seatbelt. And the SEC is demanding that a seatbelt is in both, right? So basically, I think he was trying to say is SEC thinks that they have the ability to demand regulations, and it doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin, if it's crypto, if it's stable coins, if it's anything that has to do with blockchain, I don't know, tokens, that they get to demand a seatbelt to be put on, something like that. I don't know. Reddit is looking to start a new VC firm, looking to raise $177 million to invest. And guess what? Crypto tokens. Interesting. Not in crypto projects, but in tokens specifically. They kind of want to be like almost like a hedge fund, really. So this is quite interesting. Could be a big thing. What else is there? Mocha brands, who is absolutely huge into gaming and NFT, they are leading. They're having another funding round. They are just getting huge. They were last evaluated at $2 or $3 billion or something, and now they're going to be evaluated even more. So there are definitely a lot of companies that's continuing to thrive despite this downfall that we're in, right? And they are the ones that will become powerhouses of the future. So Mocha brands is looking pretty good. FTX also seemingly looks pretty good because of all the offers they have placed. But SBF did say that he will not be buying HOBI because HOBI's co-founder decided that he wants out and he's looking to sell a significant portion of HOBI to someone else. So it's rumored that it's either SBF or Justin Sun of Tron, and SBF just verified he is out, but we'll see. We'll see if that's true because he's been buying a lot of other projects recently. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin and crypto for the first time and you don't know where to get started, head over to CryptosRus.com and click on the best exchange guide. Within, you'll find a list of exchanges that I recommend and some that I use on a daily basis. If you are outside the US, I highly recommend looking at Binance.com first. They are the biggest exchange out there, supported in almost every single country. They have a fantastic fiat on-ramp, off-ramp system. They offer the most trading pairs and the lowest fees in the industry. You could also download a mobile app onto your Android and Apple device very easily. If you are in the US, I recommend taking a look at the sister company of Binance, Binance.us, which offers all of these things and more. So if you want to learn more, head over to CryptosRus.com or utilize the links in the description of this video.